Hi there. So, a very early Merry Christmas. Here at the Pin household, we usually do the Christmas Day openings, usually December 24th, 23rd or 24th is when we normally do it. Now, this year I'm working on the 23rd and I'm working for a lot of the 24th. That and where I'm live now, one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to be able to do this, to come live with my Christmas haul and actually have people be able to come on here. Hey Andy, how's it going? Because on Christmas Eve, let's be honest, a lot of people are off doing kind of Christmas Eve type of stuff, and I'm guessing a lot of you guys will not be spending that with me, but that's okay. I decided to come here and we're going to do my Christmas haul. So basically, what did I get this year? I got a lot of cool stuff. So I've gotten like 4Ks. We got Screen Factory. I got Arrow. I got box sets, books. I even got a video game to show you. So, are you ready? Thank you for joining me tonight. And this is, by the way, this is one of my two new Christmas shirts. As you guys know, I love the t-shirts. So I did not expect this one. Actually, I have this one, and I got two Christmas shirts. Another one which I'll show at another time here. But yeah, I'm a huge Gremlins fan. Of course, I'm an '80s kid, so I did actually grow up with the with the Gremlins. So I'm kind of not sure where to start. I want to leave like the kind of the Screen Factory Arrow stuff like for the last part of it, because I was really excited about getting that type of stuff. Hey, thanks, Rich. Actually, I really dig this shirt. I don't like normally go for a lot of white shirts, but I do like this one. So I'll go for the game first, and then I'll go into the 4Ks and the books and all that type of stuff. Hey, P Mac, how's it going, man? I'm doing my Christmas haul right now. Doing it a bit early. People, I was asked, I think who was it? James asked me, so you're doing your Christmas haul kind of early, aren't you? It's not supposed to be on Christmas, but yeah, we do Christmas a bit earlier here. So only got one game. Well, not really. I got like a couple PlayStation cards, right? So I got the Normal Gremlin. I got to check that out. Coming out with a hey Corey, got some movies based par genre. I hope you like them. Or so what did you get? But yeah, so I wanted to like just look into this stuff. So I got like one real like physical game, which is God of War. Of course, I got the PSVR and that type of stuff. But I finally picked up this one. I hear a lot of great stuff about this game here. So I do have like the different systems. Now, next up, I'll go through the. Actually, I'll show you the movies that my better half got first, because I have two here that that my better half got for Christmas. Oh, I really think I like it. Trilogy of Terror, Night Stalker, Night Strangler. Excellent choices. Oh, really? Day of the Dead. That is a great one. So what we watched tonight was actually one from my dad to my better half. Hey, Jace, how's it going? Thanks a lot. This is my Gremlin shirt. We hadn't seen, neither one of us had seen this movie in a long time, so it was really neat to go back and watch it again. I was really surprised how much my better half remembered of this film, and it is a massively long film, and that is 2001: A Space Odyssey, the 4K edition of this. And hey, JSEC, it's Jack Sec. It's actually pretty cool. So this, I finally got to see it. So I'd heard like some people were raved about it, other people were okay. It looks amazing. This looks incredible. This is the best this film has ever looked, and the Blu-ray edition of this was really good, by the way. But the sound is stunning. Yeah, so this is the special edition of this. So it actually comes with a with kind of like a little, not really, kind of a booklet. Let's get that here. So it comes with a not a booklet, but what do you call it? Like, yeah, comes with this. So 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's really good, actually. It comes with the booklet there. They put a lot of love into this. You can tell the amount of work that went into this this edition is insane. You can actually read up on it and check out features and stuff. So they also put some like lobby cards in here as well from the film. Hey, Tell Me Films, it's pretty good. I'm actually doing my my Christmas album. This one actually is my better half's. This is one of her favorite films. My better half likes stinky films. Hey, Brian. So yeah, we got the 2001. My better half got this one from my dad actually, who was asked what she would like, and 2001 it actually came out on the day that he'd asked us. And I said, well, this is one of her favorite movies, so we watched this tonight. Yes, if you're going to get a 4K system, make sure this is the one that got 29. Is that a sequel? No, I know you mean it's 2001. Make sure, yeah, this is one to grab. And one that I picked her up that I wanted her. It looks amazing, and the sound is incredible. And you need the sound to be incredible for this movie, because let's face it, like the cats freaked out a bit on a couple of the shrill sequences when they go and they see the monolith on the moon, when the astronauts go down there in the monolith, and it seems like they all start going close, and then the shrill sound comes up. It's the Blu-ray is really good looking, but no, it is definitely an upgrade. It's not an uptick. It's not anything like that. It's a serious upgrade, and it looks amazing. It's the best that's ever looked. Leon Vitali, the cinematographer, actually worked on 2001. Like he actually worked on that edition of the on the 4K, and he did an amazing job. My better half, I picked her up this one here. She's a huge fan of Walt Disney, so I grabbed her Celebrating Mickey. She loves the cartoons and stuff like that. Yeah, they did. Like when they were on the moon. Yeah, I got the Blu-ray pack as well, but I got, if you got a 4K, man, you got to upgrade to it's just amazing. And it wasn't that much, like $25, $26, I think at the time. That's a special edition, right? So this is you got the Mickey collection, right? You, Brian, you have good taste. So I recommend, guys, if you haven't picked up the Mickey collection, it's not that expensive, and I want to see more animation come out on Blu-ray. I want to see Disney want to do this. So that's definitely wants to look into. So now there's just a few more of the. So first, I'll do my DVDs, and I'll do my because you guys have already seen these, because I bought these for myself, for my better half to give me, and I don't really need to talk about them actually. The Dinotopia, the complete collection, the mini series and the movie, the Smokey and the Bandit, the 7 movie collection, the 3 films and the 4 TV films, and the Hitchhiker one. So I did a lot of talking about all those, so we don't need to talk about any of that stuff. Well, let's get into the 4K. So, got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because we already had the first one, and again, looks incredible. So this is a really good looking 4K. As always, Ant-Man and the Wasp, because I do like to get all the Marvels in 4K, and the DCs as well. I get them all in 4K. Now, this was really cool. I'm hoping this is a good 4K release. This is American Psycho, and what's really neat is you have this one. Is it has an audio commentary with director Mary Herron, done this year, by the way. Not an old commentary, a new audio commentary, only available on the 4K disc. So Mary Herron, who directed this, also directed, of course, the original Pet Sematary film. So it's really neat. It's nice to finally see an exclusive feature on a 4K release. So if you don't have this one, Brian, it's kind of neat. This one actually has an exclusive feature, an exclusive commentary with Mary Herron that wasn't on any other release. This is a brand new one. Yeah, me either. So that was kind of cool. I was looking at the back when it said, deleted scenes with director's commentary, auto commentary with writer Guinevere Turner, and then it said, auto commentary with director Mary Herron, recorded in 2018, 4K only. So yeah, this is one of the, as far as I know, there's not a lot of 4K discs that have exclusive content on their discs. So yeah, and this one I don't think was that expensive either. So it's one to look for. It can, after Christmas as well, when Boxing Day comes up. So these got comments on their release, but I just want to have them in 4K anyway, and they were super cheap. So Predator, of course, the original Schwarzenegger. Oh, you can't play 4K on a Blu-ray player. You actually need a 4K TV and a 4K player. Now, that being said, most 4K discs that you pick up, and you pick up for very cheap, also include the Blu-ray as well. So if you're thinking of getting a 4K player in the future, and you look at it, and you see a 4K disc with a 4K Blu-ray pack and a Blu-ray pack, and it's almost the same price, it's better to go for the 4K and you future-proof yourself. But yeah, you're gonna need it. Or yeah, when the gaming well, not actually only one of the gaming consoles. The only gaming console that can play 4K is the Xbox One, One S or X. The Sony, which actually does 4K like movies, this is their bag. They don't do it. They can just stream 4K. So yeah, one of the good reasons for the Xbox One. And of course, I got the Terminator Judgment Day, even though they said, DNR and all that type of stuff. I don't care. I wanted Terminator in 4K. I hope the next generation consoles will have it. My only worry, Jace, is that the next generation consoles might go in the other direction and actually not have a physical disk drive at all, and actually just go kind of like download stuff, because it can very easily go that way. So my dad got me this. I am super stoked, because I've seen this book so many times, and I know, and I've seen like this, the author, like in a lot of different features. So this is the Teenage Slasher Movie Book by J.A. Kurzweil, revised edition. I've been wanting this for a long time, and my dad, I don't know how he knew, but super stoked to have this book. Some great cool, like Sonic Madness, amazing, pictures and art, like in this one here. Do you have it, Andy? I knew of it, but I've never owned it. Like, there's a lot of Halloween. There's like some just really, really, hey, Darren, welcome. Incredible stuff. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this book out. This kind of creeps me out. Which movie is this one from? Because I kind of know this movie. I know I do. Hey, man. How's it going? Halloween comes out next month. Yeah, and I got to get that 4K as well. That's going to be a good one. So, I got Arrow and I got Scream Factory. So, any preference on what you want me to go into first? Actually, there's one more. One more that I want to share, guys. And I'm super stoked. Body count. Thanks, Brian. Regio Diodato. I should remember that. I didn't, and that kind of creeps me out. Scream Factory. Okay, so before I do Scream Factory, and I will get the Arrow. Okay, so before I do either one of those, I got one synapse to show you guys. I'm very excited about this because I wanted this one for a long time, and I'm a huge fan of the director, so you guys probably know what it is already. And I finally got Suspiria on Blu-ray, and I am so excited to have this release. Now, everybody here probably already has this one, but for me, it was expensive to get. And this just regular Steelbook edition, she did pay quite a bit for this one, actually. One of the things that excites me is that it has the original 4.0 English language LCRS sound mix, not heard since the theatrical release in 1977. Sorry, playing the calendar themes. Yeah, that's incredible. So it's got the mix, the original audio mix from the original theatrical release back in '77. Super excited about that. I'm want to dive into the features and that as well. Really looking forward to checking this out. I'll open these all up afterwards, but I'm just going to go through them first. But this is Suspiria. Really excited to have this. I'm guessing it's going to have like an alternate artwork cover, something like that, for New York's Master. Now, you got one from Cult. It's a very different, I know there's kind of different. So I'm going to go back and forth, I guess, with the Scream Factory stuff and the Arrow stuff. And that way, that's a fair way to do it. Now, for the Arrow stuff, I'll start with stuff that I know you guys have already seen that I got, because that makes it a little bit easier to do that. So I'm still here. And some of these were super exciting for me. So first off, I'll show the two Arrow ones that I showed earlier that I couldn't touch. Beaver says no. For what the DVD, what DVD Beaver say no about? So finally, I'm going to be able to look at the thing. Really, really excited to finally have this one. This is a gorgeous release. I love this artwork. Yeah. I think Scream Factory put out one as well, but this one was like, it's supposed to be the kind of the better one out of the two. I'm a huge fan of the thing. It's one of my favorite John Carpenter films of all time. It's one of his scariest. There's few films that John Carpenter has that are actually like legitimately scary. Oh, really? A shot on video horror? Nice. But this one really legitimately is scary. So we'll look at this one a little bit. And of course, I got, as some of you guys know, Shock Treatment. And this is the special edition. There was a couple editions, and I picked up the, which one is this one? Is this the Cosmo edition or the other one? Anyway, it's one of the two Shock. I have a question. When you put it on Shout, do they charge you right away? No, they charge you right away on Shout. Shout charge is one of the ones that I'll charge immediately. Same as like Arrow, they'll charge immediately. Now this actually has the soundtrack as well, and like I said, I will look into all of these as we go through. So this is one Brian knows I got this one because it was mentioned on his show on Just the Discs with him and Stephanie actually. The thing expensive? That one is out of print right now, but you can still buy this cut of it. Without like the book and stuff like that on the Arrow. There's an Arrow sale going on right now, so you might want to check that out. So this was mentioned on Just the Disc. This was Stephanie's number 5. So if you have not watched that episode of Just the Disc yet, definitely watch it. It's like their top 5 of the year type of thing at 2018 releases. And this is actually another John Carpenter film. And this is a favorite of mine, actually, In the Mouth of Madness. When I say John Carpenter did a few movies that are actually legitimately scary, this is definitely one of them. I'm a huge fan of of Lovecraft. Just this is named the podcast, yeah. So if you've listened to Pure Cinema before, Cubic Lover, with Brian and Ulrich, then definitely listen to Brian's podcast, Just the Discs. And he does there with with Stephanie and other people. Sometimes some very different people come on that. Oh yeah, Pure Cinema. Oh, if you've never seen Pure, oh dude, you do need to be catching both those. So yeah, In the Mouth of Madness. I didn't think I was going to get this one for Christmas. I need the second sight one, man. That's really sexy looking, and it's got a sequel as well. So there's a ton of features on here. There's a 4K scan of the film, and if you haven't seen this one, or you haven't seen it in a long time, I do recommend like rewatching it. It's an extremely scary film, and it's very Lovecraftian, and it's really hard to do Lovecraft right, like to get them done. Like a lot of people have tried to do Lovecraft, but this really kind of gets the Lovecraftian feel like really, really right, and super stoked to have this one in my collection. Next up is one that is going to harken back to one of my earlier videos when I did Amicus versus Hammer. I did a series of those videos. So obviously this was one that I did need to get for Christmas. That's The House That Dripped Blood. One of the anthology films for Amicus. Love this film. Now the wraparound story is kind of weak. But actually the stories, within the film are actually really, really good. Great actors. We got like John Pertwee and Ingrid Pitt, Christopher Lee. Look how gorgeous Ingrid Pitt looks. On the Google Doc list. Yes, on the Google Doc list. It's got a few features on here. We got a commentary by Troy Howarth. I got a couple of his books, so I'm kind of interested in that. Radio spots, stills gallery, theatrical material, and more. So I'm not sure where the "and more" portion of it is, but definitely really looking forward to this. On VHS, nice. You see the sitter? Oh, was that there? You mean like that? Hey Peter, how's it going? I'm actually showing a few of my stuff that I picked up. That I got for Christmas. So next up is another Arrow release, and that is the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. I'm super excited to have this finally. Back in the day, my dad used to have these on, well, I had, I think, like 2 of them, 2 of the 3 on VHS, but he could never get the 3rd one. Oh, I'm definitely getting the second sight When a Stranger Calls, man. That's high on my list. And this When a Stranger Calls, again, is Conexploitation, which is one of my areas. And the sequel is actually really good. But if you haven't picked this one up, Brian, yep, guys, And Bloodthirsty Trilogy. Basically, this is like the kind of the Asian version of Hammer. It's got 3 really good films. So The Vampire Doll, Legacy of Dracula, Lake of Dracula, and The Evil of Dracula. Definitely check it out. It's actually a really, really cool release. It's Hammer. If you like Hammer films, it's basically that. It's definitely Asian version of like the Hammer films. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I think for me, I do like I do like Evil of Dracula a lot. That tends to be my favorite, and it does do like a really well. It's not like the hopping vampires or anything like that. It's yeah, Andy. So you have this one too, right? It's a cool release. Not a ton of features on here. That's okay, but definitely worth checking out. We got Ken Newman on the Bloodthirsty Trilogy, and I always love listening to Kim Newman, and we got the I think it's what's his name again? I thought there's somebody else on here too. I thought there's like Jasper Sharp or something like that, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we got Kim Newman on it anyway. Should I go with these two next? Yeah. So next up, we're going to go with one that I wanted from last year, and one that just recently came out. Oh, Casiola. Okay, okay, thanks. Because I totally butcher names. So as you know, I wanted to do like a holiday horrors one, so I'm going to be diving into this here. So Silent Night, Deadly Night. I do love this movie, and of course, my better half could not get me that without getting me Silent Night, Deadly Night too. So finally have both of these in my collection. I'm super excited about that. By the way, I really wanted these here. And you know, I didn't want the ones with the NECA figures because they were super expensive. But to have these in my collection, I knew I was getting this one. Like I actually pre-ordered this one. I had no idea this was coming, so I was super excited. It just actually garbage day. Okay, it actually came with it when I was at Sunrise Records. It just had it. You still don't have part 2 in the UK. You need part 2, man. You need part 2 in your life, Darren. It's actually a really cool release. So. Unfortunately, these here are Region A. Hey, Wolf, but definitely worth checking out. This is a better film overall, but this is a lot of cheesy fun. So definitely ones that I wanted to check out there. Next up is one that I was really, it's different. What's part 2? Part 2 is kind of badly acted, but in such good. Oh, I love Christmas Evil. Christmas Evil is actually a very Christmassy movie. So if you've never seen it, don't Google it. Just watch it. But you know, the second one is really the first 45 minutes of the second one. It's like the Boogeyman 2. It's better than the Boogeyman 2 though. Like nobody gets killed with toothpaste in Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, right? But yeah, no, definitely check it out. It's like you don't even need to watch the first one. Because basically the first one shows, you know, the first 45 minutes really is part 1, the best of part 1, and then it gets into the super cheesy part with the guy and his eyebrows. So you got to see it. It actually does okay, and yeah, some added content. So the garbage day sequence, it's just really fun. It's neat to see how he just comes over and he kind of kills this guy, and the girl's like, "Thank you," because the guy was getting all rapey. So. Scalpel, yes, thank God. I really wanted this one. I'm a huge fan of these kind of like Southern Gothic type of films. Oh, nice. And a little bit on the sleazy side again, but definitely one owned. This is Judith Chapman is in this one. She did like a lot of soap operas and stuff. Sorry, that was the best part of Godfather 3. So. Oh, nice, really? Scalpel's actually, I really like this one. Super fun film. Kind of weird, kind of sleazy. You know, I'm going to make you look just like my daughter. Now let's have sex. No, it's strange, but definitely one worth owning. Next up is one that makes me, maybe, I guess if you put like Faceless, yeah, kind of like Faceless, and you like, there's a couple other movies that are kind of like it. There's a, There's a movie, it's escaping me right now, but it had Roddy McDowall in it that kind of has a little bit of a feel for that too. I think where one person like is brought into because they look, in this place plastic surgery does it, but in some movies like say Sugar Cookies, for instance, when Lynn Laurie, so a character is killed off to bring in another one that looks just like her type of thing. So it's that style of film. I really like those type of films. Now, I like this movie. Not everybody likes this movie, but it's one that I find it definitely an interesting watch. I'm a Bale Ferreira fan, and this is one of the kind of the ones that kind of flies under the radar a lot, and that is The Addiction with Lily Taylor, and Christopher Walken has actually a small role. They say you can see his name like big letters right there, but no, he has a small but important role in the film. He comes in and does his does his Christopher Walken type of thing because Bill Ferreira and Christopher Walken are we're good friends. So I think they still are. But yeah, definitely really interested in checking this out. Super excited about it, and cool features. Oh yeah, I shot Andy Warhol. I think that was one of the early ones where I actually remember her from. But yeah, definitely. If you've never checked out Addiction, it's definitely a fun one. So next up are two more from Scream Factory, and one of them is what I would call, and what I've told, is one of the Scream Factory releases of the year, and that is Urban Legend. So this is one to own. If you've kind of remember Urban Legend, and maybe you remember like movies like I Know What You Did Last Summer or that ilk a little bit better, Urban Legend is 20 times the film that I Know What You Did Last Summer is. It's a much, much better film, and it holds up much better today as well. Now, this particular edition has a second disc on it that does have a full-length documentary on the film. Now, it's not just a talking head documentary. What they do in the documentary is they go from basically the conception of the film right to the end. They talk about all aspects of the film, like being made all the way through. So it's really neat to see how that gets done. I think basically because he sent off like a kind of a fake trailer like that he made. Now this is way better. This is actually a good film. I stand by that. Like, this is a really good. When people say there's no good like horror films that come out of the 90s, yeah, this is a good one, and it's a really good slasher film as well. Great cast, by the way. We got like Jared Leto in this one, Alicia Witt, get Rebecca Gayheart, Joshua Jackson, Loretta Devine, Tara Reid, Michael Rosenbaum, from Smallville. Robert Englund's in this. There's a small role for Brad Dourif at the beginning of the film, and Natasha Wagner's in this as well. Killer in a hoodie, right? Looks like a Michael Kors outfit, actually. I know, because I've got a Michael Kors jacket. In three. Oh, I can't even talk. So this is the sequel, Urban Legends Final Cut. Now, you either usually like this one. Oh yeah, Smallville is like Superman before it becomes Superman. No flight, no tights. A lot of people hate this movie. I'm not one of those people. Hey, Morning Scholar. I actually really dig this movie. Is that as good as this one? No, not even close. It's not even close to being as good as this one. Is it a fun film on its own merit? Yeah, it's a fun film. It definitely doesn't have like Jamie Blanks, the Australian director who did this one, behind it. But again, ton of fun. There's a making of on there, I think 18-20 minutes, something like that. Not the hour and a half long making of that this one would have, but again, some really great, really cool stuff. So let's go with a couple more of the Arrow ones now. So I have Kaltiki, the Immortal Monster. So actually, I really do like this movie. So this is kind of like a Italian version of The Blob, sort of, with the kind of a bit more kind of grotesqueness to it. So if you've never seen Kaltiki, definitely check it out. Now, after I show you all these guys, I'm gonna be going back in. I'm gonna be opening every one of these up. We're gonna look at seeing what's inside. We'll look at the inside of it. We'll do, we're doing the discs here. So Brian, we're doing like not just the outside. We'll do the disc as well. So this is Chud, and I love Chud. If you watched my Anchor Bay video last night, I actually was really proud of that video, how it turned out. I actually got my better half to like look at a few minutes of it, and she really liked it. So she's very critical, so she does the critique. So that one went pretty well, and I actually showed my old version of Chud. So I really wanted this update of Chud. This is really good. It's got John Hurd and Daniel Stern in it, John Goodman as well. You know, in a smaller role, but yeah, if you want to see John Hurd, you have a really good VHS collection, don't you? And Daniel Stern in a movie together before Home Alone. Watch Chud. Cannibal Humanistic Underground Dwellers. Yeah, that's it. Super great movie. Some great features on here. We'll even go into like kind of like a Horror's Hollow Grounds type of like New York City locations on there as well. So let's get into like a couple. I got a couple more to show you, just a couple more box set stuff. So I don't have the first volume, but I'm super excited to have the second volume of this, and that is the Paul Naschy Collection Volume 2. This is one I really didn't expect. This one kind of, she got this one definitely without me knowing. So this has, you know, 5 films on it. We got Hunchback of the Morgue, A Dragonfly for Each Corpse, The Devil's Possessed, Exorcism, and The Werewolf and the Yeti. Now, what's really cool about this is I have only ever seen The Werewolf and the Yeti in really, really shitty copies, like really like bad, blurry ass copies of The Werewolf and the Yeti. No word of a lie. That's the only way I've ever seen this film. So it's going to be like really interesting to see it and actually see the film. You know what I mean? Hunchback of the Morgue, I really like that one. I do remember. What's my favorite Paul Naschy film of all time? Well, I think because it's the first one that I remember seeing, and it's the one that I remember really well. It's probably Curse the Devil. I really like Curse the Devil. So that's the werewolf one, you know, with werewolf character. There was like a lot of like, there's a lot of nudity in it. You know, it's a Paul Naschy film. I like his werewolf ones the best. Those are my favorites usually. Now there's a few different Paul Naschy ones, like, you know, Fear the Wolfman's really good, but Curse the Devil stands out. It's probably the first one I saw, and it may not be the best one. It's Werewolf Shadow, isn't that Curse of the Devil? Curse of the other name, right? That's like the original name of it, Werewolf Shadow. Because my dad has it, like he has them all, and I don't have. This is, you know, aside from like the Mondo Macabre, you know, this really is. Oh, it's not. Oh, this is my first like Naschy set that has like actual cool stuff on it. So I'm super excited to finally have some Naschy in my collection. Do more box sets to show you guys. Next up is the It's Alive trilogy. I love these movies. And unlike a lot of people, I do like Part 3. I do like Part 3 a lot, actually. Michael Moriarty's in it. I'm a huge fan of Michael Moriarty. So this is It's Alive. It's got all 3 films. It's Alive, It's Alive, It Lives Again, or It's Alive 2. You know, when they're both titles. All Into the Alive. So super excited to see this. I want to listen to all the Larry Cohen commentaries on here. I'm a huge fan of his, and I want to watch the new feature on where he talks about all 3 films here as well. So I'm super excited to have this. This is way better than anybody remembers it being, and so cool. So really cool. So what is the last thing? What is the one thing that she got me? Jace will get excited about this. I know he will, because we're doing a video that's going to be a collaboration that this is going to help with. So I didn't think I was going to get it. I was on the arrow. We had a post office strike that didn't show up at any of our local Sunrise records, so I never thought this one was going to come in. However, my better half got this one early on and didn't tell me about it. Oh, have a Merry Christmas, dude. And that is this one right here. And yes, I am so excited. The complete Sartana is filled with it's got 5 excellent films, 4 of them starring Giovanni Garco, right? And the other one stars George Hill. So the original 5 Sartana films, a ton of features, you know, commentaries, like, you know, interviews, retrospectives. No, that would be Santana. Sartana is the spaghetti western, like kind of mysterious. No, but so I'm going to break into these right now. So we're going to look into the big stuff. So since this one here was kind of like, it was opened up, we're going to just look in and see the, let's look at the interior and see the discs in that here. Again, it's been a good Christmas. I got to say, usually there's one big gift that I like, and there's other stuff that I'm kind of interested in seeing. This time, I actually am excited to watch everything that I have in my collection, that I've picked up, and actually I want to watch them all now. And of course, I got the PSVR as well, but you guys already know about that. And that's a different cover. That Sartana sold out. Yes, I'm super stoked to have it. I missed it on Django, but I did get that one. So there we go. It's Alive. This is a really weird cover. Okay, I've never seen this artwork for It's Alive before. So what's the interior artwork like? Oh, the original. There's only one thing wrong with the Davis baby. It's alive. Thanks a lot, Corey. Have a great Christmas there, and I'm super excited about a lot of this stuff. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this, because I am, and I wanted to do this tonight basically because I didn't want to open any of this stuff until yeah, it's kind of, I actually like this better. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I do. I like Larry Cohen. I think he's he takes a small budget and he can make you think. It Lives Again. Actually, it's really good as well. Like these, I think these are solid films. Some people like It Lives Again better than It's Alive. I like all three of them. I think that every one of these ones are super solid. So of course there's the It's Alive 2. I like this better actually. Hey Andrew Belina, I have just done my unboxings for Christmas, but the good thing is I'm actually going through all these again by opening everything up and showing you guys what it looks like on the inside, alternate artwork, that type of stuff. Anchor Bay, I was waiting to do that one for a long time. My better half likes it, so that it got her seal of approval, so that was like one I was very excited about. And I enjoyed the Anchor Bay stream. So I'll be doing something like that, like again down the road. I'll look into my MGM stuff and other ones like that. I'll be doing a lot of talks on that stuff. So this is all in the Alive. This is probably the one I remember the most. Yeah, I do have bad taste. Yeah, both in many ways. But yes, I have the movie too. I remember this cover. I remember this. I remember seeing this back in the day. I don't think so. Oh, so yeah, this. So the It's Alive babies, what would they look like kind of grown up? So there's kind of like the, kind of give you an idea. Man, I remember seeing this one in the store. It's a commentary. Actually, I don't know if I have listened to that commentary. That's a different It's Alive. I know the one you're talking about. That's a, oh God. I think that's Graydon Clark. The one you're thinking of is this is Larry Cohen. Graydon Clark's a totally different director, a very different version of It's Alive, and yeah, that's a totally different movie. They just share the same name. Though the Graydon Clark one's a lot of fun. It is. It's a lot of fun. So let's go with Nashi next, because I'm kind of interested in seeing how they did this, because I don't have any of the other Nashi ones, so. I'm guessing there's going to be a booklet or something. Yep. So first off, there's the booklet, and we get to see the werewolf on the back there. I'm sure that's probably the other one's from, what's that, Hunchback the Morgue, something like that. Gotta make sure I can actually show the picture. So yeah, so there's. So definitely a decently done booklet. I wonder who did the writing up on this one. So Marek Lipinski did the, looks like he did the write-up for all these films. So each film gets its own like write-up. You haven't watched them? I haven't. Well, obviously I haven't watched them. I just got them, but I'm definitely gonna watch them very soon. I'm a really big fan of the It's Alive trilogy. So the disc itself, I don't think they have like any. features, like, they have features. I don't think they have any, like, disc art. Yeah, so basically it's just like the Breath the Yeti, Dragonfly for each corpse, Devil's Possessed, Exorcism, and the Breath the Yeti. So what was that one I said before? Hunchback the Morgue. There we go. So neatly done. I got to say, I want the first one now. First one I think has more werewolf films on it, if I'm correct. I may be wrong though, because I don't have it. You guys can talk, you know, you can ask questions and stuff like that. I'm super stoked about this year. Originally I was going to get one thing for Christmas this year, and it was just going to be the set that everybody you know, talked about. It was the you know, the Ingmar Bergman set, and I ended up not getting that because down the road. No picture disc art, not on that one. Now you'll always see picture disc art when I show you guys like stuff like. You got both sets? Yeah, Bergman set's got a lot. It's actually the first printing's already. It's smash that like button. Thank you. Yes, please. If you do like these videos, it's much appreciated if you hit the like button, and it's even appreciated much more if you share as well, because hopefully some people will see my videos down the road. You know, maybe someday a company will see it. So this is Chud. I love this. I really do. I'm not lying, man. I really love this illustration right here. It's much better than the sequel. I'll tell you that much right now. Yeah, but the thing is, I couldn't do it all, and we had a postal strike here in Canada, so I was not taking the chance of that Bergman set getting lost anywhere in the mail. So it's always, this one here is going to have like a 2 discs. Love the artwork. And it would have the original artwork, as you've seen if you watch my Anchor Bay video, right there. Thanks, Andrew. Hopefully the stream thing is what I like to do. I like interactivity. But Chud, guys, check out Chud. There's also the Vestron one. Now that's the sequel. It's a comedy, and it has nothing to do with the original film or the characters from Chud, actually, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, because the characters from Chud are in the first one are like, you know, are monsters, basically, and the second one, it's, you know, it's kind of zombies, and they're kind of like there's even a comical one. Come on, you're supposed to open like a pack of cigarettes. Guess I should smoke. Maybe that'll work. Then I'll be able to open up these Arrow videos better. So I'm eventually going to get this open. Hulk smash. Oh my god. So I should have took my knife with me today. Wait a second. Necessity is the mother of invention. There we go. I got lots of viewers while I was doing that. They're like, I can't wait for him to open up that stuff. So Kaltiki, let's check the inside of this one here. No, damn. So this one doesn't have like a booklet with it anymore. I guess the booklet is gone for this one. So there's the different disc art. We'll look at Kaltiki's alternate artwork as well. Kaltiki El Mostro Immortal. There we go. It's my best Italian there, right? So if you haven't checked this one out, guys, you know, a film by Riccardo Frida and Mario Bava, definitely worth checking out. It's actually a really fun film, one that I really like. So Spanish, is it Spanish? Bava's like Italian though, right? No, not giallo, like a monster film. And like Bava does like the effects on it. So yeah, like think of like, yeah, like they say here, think of like Quatermass type of thing, or the Blob or something like that, except just better done. Just, I might, no, not, you know, it's a good movie. No, Frida and Bav are actually. I really like Toho movies, actually. I'm a huge fan of, like, I grew up with a lot of that stuff. One of the theaters that I used to go to a lot, they didn't show the new releases. They would show, like, kind of like Giallos and Toho movies and Jackie Chan stuff and like a lot of that stuff, right? Because that's what they could get. That was like kind of cheaper for them to pick up. So they always got that. So let's check out the inside of, like, Urban Legend, because I heard. So as you can see. That is so cool. There's one Blu-ray for the film. There's one Blu-ray for the special features. And as you can see, this has the new artwork. This is original artwork, so I don't even need to show you what the artwork on the original one is now. Well, put it there anyway. That's the original artwork that most people know. Really good film. Really severely underrated film. I kind of want to take this off and keep it. So I may have to do something with that. I do like these stickers. You're talking about, like, talkers at films? They suck. That's why I love watching drive-in movies. Because I'm in my car and I can just sit back, like, turn it on, and not have to worry about, like, somebody talking or kicking the back of my seat, or me having to get up and, like, yell at somebody in the middle of a film. Because I almost did that once, actually. I was at this digital movie festival, and this guy was, like, kicking the back of the seat for just before the movie started. So my better half were there, and so we changed seats because I figured, you know, this is one of those type of guys. So we started to kick the back of the seat again with me in the on the seat, and that did not go well for him. So Urban Legend Final Cut doesn't get, like, a second cover or anything like that. It does have artwork, and I do like that, though. It's kind of neat. Some people hated that mask. We are the police. That's sad if they are the police. I'm trying to leave the box set stuff for last. Oh, this one looks like. This one, the top, this one is, like, got a little break in it, so I'm probably going to buy an extra case or two if Arrow has some at the during the sale there. Yeah, a little piece fell off when I opened it up. So this is the alternate artwork for the Addiction, and you can see if this was the artwork that, you know, on the Addiction, you'd be like, yeah, I'm probably not going to watch that, or you would definitely think it's a vampire movie or any type of vampire thing. So I love this. So this is a card for JD's Revenge, one that I do want. Walk to Tomorrow looks like it's gonna make me cry, man. that's my only problem with that movie, as I feel it's gonna make me cry. All right, so let's get the ones. So next up is one that I'm super excited about, and that is Scalpel. Hey Carlos, I am going over my my stuff I got for Christmas, which I think is actually pretty good. I got some decent stuff this year, some really good stuff that I was excited about. I will show it again at the end of the video. This is Scalpel right here. Really wanted this one. Out of all the releases that came, it's weird, but I just really, what's my dead one? Wanted this one here. This is a weird. Look how freaky this is. Oh no, she bought it from Sunrise Records, so I'll just get a case. Isn't that weird? Like, kind of creepy weird. It kind of freaks me out a bit. The eye thing does. And this is the original cover here. Here's my Krampus now. He lost the face of the woman he loved, so he gave it to someone else. I was thinking about eyes. My oldest, she has a thing about eyes too. Actually, she can't watch. She like the scene in Zombie like freaked her out. All right. Slowly but surely, I'll get through all these guys. This. I wonder if this. I bet it doesn't, but let's check it out. So. Ooh, bent by this. Still have the movie. Yeah, that's the most important part, right? So here we got like different, like not an alternate cover, but like some artwork there. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of these. So let's check out the Silent and Deadly Night ones. I'm kind of leaving the rest of the arrows for last because they're box sets. Anticipation, right? So I'll definitely change around the artwork on some of these here on the inside because I like to have the alternate artwork on there. So this is the original artwork for it. Well, this is the. Of course, there's Silent and Deadly Night. Oh, cool. So this is the unrated version, and this is the theatrical version. So it has both versions of the film on there. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah. My better half, she does spy on me, and I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm trying to get as much like stuff now as I can. Like in the next 3 years, we're moving to Morocco, and then like getting stuff is going to be happening. Like I'll have to go to London to shop for my movies there. I do. She's an amazing woman, and I'm very, very lucky to have her. So that's in all truth, that is the case. I call her my better half for a reason. So let's check out what they did. What was the original cover on this one? Well, this one have the. So this one says here it is. Okay, 2K's Canada, the original archive of theatrical print. So that'd be. Yeah, my better half is actually originally from Morocco. We've lived like in Canada. She lived in Canada with me for like a long period of time. Oh, I never remember the cover. Her parents are, they're getting older as well. We have work already there. We do have like a. Actually, they might, but I'm not going to tell her that because I want to go to England. But but we have like work there. We got a condo and a house in Morocco as well. So that always, we have our, like we rent here, this house. We rent this house, but we own like property in Morocco. I hope that I would love. That's what I was actually thinking, Carlos. So I would really love to see them put out the other three. I know like some people, they're going to say, oh, people don't really, these are the ones, these are the cult ones. But come on, would you guys not buy 3, 4, and 5? She does. She has dual citizenship. I don't as of yet. I will have to, that's one thing I'll have to do. So next up is the last of the Scream factories. Oh, I love shopping in London. I love Covent Gardens, like the Fopp and Covent Gardens. It's one of my favorites to go to. That's my favorite place to shop in London. For movies and that. They do a lot of good stuff. They're not like a big store, but there's the upstairs and the downstairs there. Usually the downstairs has a lot of the kind of like the cult releases, but they'll have like the new stuff at the in the top. Blackpool. I would love to go to Blackpool. I love the show Blackpool. I watch that like twice a year. Oh, they do. They have some great deals on that stuff. I got a Fopp cover up. I would like mug upstairs actually. Yeah. Are you talking about the what's the name? Antonio Blow Up? Yeah. I actually have that one over there. I got the DVD. I don't have the Blu-ray yet of that one. I got to upgrade to that one. It's one that I saw when I was younger. I actually saw it on CBC late night. That was the first time that I ever saw Blow Up with David Hemming, right? But Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm a huge, yeah. Thank you, Antonio. So in the Mouth of Madness, let's look in the inside, see what they got for this one. So one disc, and this is the original artwork. Now there was previously a Blu-ray out. It was just a regular Blu-ray of In the Mouth of Madness, $10 one. But I wanted to wait, and I'm glad I did wait because now I got the Scream Factory edition of it. So loving that. Next up, it's a Bloodthirsty trilogy, which I promised you guys that I would show you. This is one I do recommend. A lot of people haven't kind of bit the bullet on this one. It's got a great slip here, by the way. Yeah, those are Arrow window box Blu-rays in the background. I do actually own a few of those. I started watching. You want to see the first one? You'll have fun with that. It's definitely up there as one of my top Carpenter films. Like up there, right up there with The Thing and like Halloween. I do love those. So this is the, so let's check. I love the feel of the case. It has kind of a gloss type of matte type of release. You collected them right from the start? I'm jealous, Andrew, because I would love to have all those. So, we got a card with this one as well. So I love when I get the cards because you don't have come in every release. Look at this again. JD's Revenge again. I guess I meant somebody's telling me I need to pick up JD's Revenge. That's what I'm getting out of this. Now this is the alternate artwork for the three. Let me put this down. For the 3 films there. Don't dare your first purchase. They're not even around anymore. So if you've never seen these films, definitely check them out. The Bloodthirsty trilogy, I cannot say enough good stuff about it. Remember this. So here's there you go, this vampire. As you can see, the fangs, and he does have the look, for that. And he's very suave. The guy that plays him, he's a very kind of suave, sophisticated vampire. I think this is the Evil Dracula. I think this is the one where done at the girls' boarding school. As you can see, it does have a very kind of like a Hammer-esque feel to it. Oh, yeah, no, like the window, they did window boxes for the Blu-rays, but they did for some of the DVDs as well. My Tenebrae, for instance, that's got the original Tenebrae I picked up. That's got a window box. Okay, so I want to get this in there right. Oh, of course I forget to put in my JD's Revenge. Kind of one I'm excited, just a couple I'm excited to check out. Oh, come on. This is a really nice, got the Piece Zero DVD with, I got that one too. That's a sweet one. I love that cover. So next up is Shock's Treatment. So this one actually has the original soundtrack in there as well. So let's just open this up. This one was really it's kind of one of the surprisingly flimsier ones, but a great movie. So there's Cliff DeYoung, of course, as Brad Majors, and also, as Farley Flavors as well. That's Little Nell. It's extremely sexy, by the way. So this is the Blu-ray right here, and right in the back, that's the CD soundtrack. Oh, really? I am definitely picking up some stuff during the sale. So this is but there's more. So first off, there's this, and I gotta open this up. This is the Denton banner with It's Gotta Be DTV on the back. I really dig that. And something that would go well with the as well as it goes with Shock Treatment, would definitely go well with the release of Rocky Horror Picture Show as well, because the type of thing is done is they have these little cards, right? So these cards here, and you can mix and match them with a bunch of other people. There's of course, this guy would go on to play Dame Edna. Now, if you put these together, just much like the cards you get back in the day, this has a Denton sign that, you know, has a, it's a card. It's a card. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle that goes together, which I won't put together right now, but I'll do that in a future video when I actually review this movie, because I'm a huge fan of shock treatment. So some people don't know that, but I like shock treatment as much as I like the one that a lot of people love, which is Rocky Horror Picture Show. I like them both. So they're... Jessica Harper is gorgeous in this film. Jessica Harper is gorgeous, period. But what's really cool about this is we have Cliff DeYoung, and Cliff DeYoung does an incredible job singing in this film, and is great in the dual role. He has to do a dual duet, which is actually, it's called that. It's called dual duet in the film, and he does an amazing job with that. It's something that I got to say I didn't expect. I didn't expect to like this as much as I did, but incredibly well done film. Next up is Suspiria, before I go into the last two Arrow sets. Just give me a second here, guys. I gotta like read back out there to see what the conversations that are going on are. So this is the synopsis edition of Suspiria. A ton of features, and apparently the Suspiria to get. So super excited to have that. There's a booklet in there. They also say that they moved to a new location. So, and this is the 2018 product. Of course, there's original Suspiria cover right there. I haven't seen the remake yet. I do have to see it. I'm thinking it'll be fun. It'll be good. Second disc is all special features. Just gonna checking something here with my my kitties as I'm talking to them, actually, as I'm doing stuff tonight. I've got two more to show you guys, and that next one is The Thing, the special now to print edition by Arrow Video. But if you can get the regular edition, the non-collector's edition set. So again, this is a the box set that we're, and again, this is the, we'll open it up. Oh, cool. So there's cards in this one. So this is the back cards. I really like these. There's also the book. Oh, there's a poster too. Okay, there's a poster in there as well. So good stock for the poster too. So one side has the Oh, really? That's nice. Has the it's excellent, excellent film, and the other one has the new artwork. I love the new artwork. I'm super, super stoked on the new artwork. Give me a second here. And this is the book as well. Which again has some amazing art in here. And looks like it is part of this, like the screenplay and all that stuff in here. So it has art writing by Violet Lucca and Kevin Alexander Boone in defense of John Carpenter's The Thing. I wouldn't think that movie would need defense at this point, would you? So last, but definitely not least, we are going to open up and look into the Sartana set. You guys have got all like Criterion on me, haven't you? I love that there's like alternate conversations going on as I'm doing this. So let's check this out. So there's, I love the titles for these, by the way. If you meet Sartana, pray for your death. And feature-wise, we got like audio commentary, interview with writer-director Gianfranco Parolini, like the few Sartana's casting, a video essay of the many familiar faces in Sartana films by Jonathan Bygraves, you know, art gallery stuff like that. And each one of these has like their own artwork as well. So that's kind of cool here too. So love that. That's kind of neat artwork, by the way. Very like pulpy, like looking, Western pulp looking art. I am Sartana, your angel of death. Is this the one with Klaus Kinski? A couple of these have Klaus Kinski in them, actually. So, again, look at the alternate artwork here as well. This is neat. I like this. I love the fact they got the knot to be sold separately in there. And again, like we got like audio commentary with C. Courtney Joyner and Henry Parquet, brand new interview with actor Saul Borges, brand new interview with screenwriter Ernesto Gastaldi. Again, fantastic stuff. Love this Sartana set. A couple people didn't. Oh, Andrew's going? See you later, Andrew. When I look down, I miss things. Sartana's here. Trade your pistol for a coffin. Is this the one with George Hilton? Yeah, it is. So Sartana shoots first, a brand new interview with George Hilton, brand new interview with Erica Blanc. Is there a commentary on this one? I don't know if this one's got a commentary or not. I don't think it does. So again, there's a Sartana character. The titles are really good on these. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I hope you have a great Christmas as well. I'm actually, as you can hear the beeping in the background, I'm actually going to have to go very soon. Yeah, spaghetti Western titles like taglines. This one here. Have a good funeral, my friend. Sartana will pay. Don't you love this? It is like a tagline. I definitely like this one better this time. I like better than I like artwork better than actual like faces and stuff on there. Have a great Christmas, Eric. Last but not least, light the fuse. Sartana is coming. So we'll check the art on this one. Look at the booklet, and then I got to go actually, guys, because I have a few things that I have to do tonight. So I do apologize, and I have to talk to my my kitties. I want to do that before it gets too late. So last but not least of all is the booklet, the complete Sartana. Looking really forward to actually diving into this and like seeing there's the Django one. They should have been able to do the Django film. Come on. So there you go, guys. That is my complete Christmas haul this year, and I think I'm super proud. I also got like some comics and stuff like that as well, and it is right, Carlos. It is right now because I have a couple things to do. I gotta talk to my kitties and that. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I didn't even get to open my bubbly. Did I get socks? I didn't get socks. I missed out on the socks. I got a Guess coat, Guess winter coat, and PSVR and firewall with the gun, and a couple other things that I didn't bring downstairs. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you all next time. If I don't talk to you before Christmas, it's fantastic talking to you there. Have a very Merry Christmas, and have a great night. And for me right now, it definitely is time for tea. I am Aaron. You are the Movie Club, and as always, you guys, Jace, I would definitely see you. Now they got Sartana, so we got even more to talk about. Happy holidays, everybody, and I will see you guys next time here at the Movie Club, because you guys are always fantastic. Have a great